Good afternoon, Commissioners. We're going to begin this afternoon session with a roll call. Commissioner Bowling.
Present.
Commissioner Coates.
Here.
Commissioner Stewart.
Here.
Commissioner Patterson.
Present.
Commissioner Collins is absent. Commissioners, the next item on your agenda is additional approval items, and it falls under a budget amendment and budget transfer.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Jake Dyer, Acting Director of Fiscal Administrative Services. Before you today, for your consideration, is for us to possibly utilize county funding in the case that the Board of Public Works does not approve a request to use program open space funds to purchase property on Middletown Road. The reason why we're coming before you is because the Board of Public Works request schedule is in March and settlement is in February. So we need to come before the commissioners to set up a contingency plan in case the Board of Public Works does not approve this. We are still able to make this purchase and then submit reimbursement to Public Works, but we are taking a possible risk if that happens. So we need to set aside funds aside in case that doesn't happen. We do have funding available in our program, in our Parks Contingency Inflation Project that has approximately just under $800,000 available that we can use to make this in case the state does not approve this request. And the total transfer would be for a total of $176,775.
Really quickly, you're not anticipating.
Yeah, correct. This is we have in my 22 years, I don't believe we've been once the request is submitted by Department of Natural Resources to the Board of Public Works. In my years, the Board of Public Works have not denied that submission. There's still, but doesn't mean it can't happen this time. But this, in my experience, it has not gotten to that level.
Thank you. I just want to know your opinion.
And Commissioner Patterson, in line with the way that we maintain a balanced budget, you have to set this, that's the reason why we need to set the contingency aside so that the commissioners stay balanced in what they're doing with the money that we have.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Any other discussion, questions? All right, Commissioner, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
It's been properly moved in second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioners, the next item on your agenda is Commissioners' new business.
I just have one thing. To my colleagues, it's been brought to my attention through numerous people, that we don't have two public comments sections this month. And I inquired basically why that was. And next week, we don't have a meeting due to a holiday. So I would ask that as we come back our next meeting, I don't know if it's a policy decision or if it's a discussion item. I guess I'd defer to the county attorney or administrator to have a policy in place if a public comment section falls on a meeting that's scheduled, that's essentially like what just happened, that it's either moved to the meeting prior or the meeting after, because it it defeats the purpose, so to speak.
It would just be an agenda item for discussion to adjust however you want to make the policy. So Commissioner Bowling requests the agenda through your normal agenda item request, and then Commissioner President will deal with it accordingly.
Just for the folks during public comment session, they've been asking for a couple weeks, and the ones that have sent me emails, this is the answer to your question.
Commissioner Bowling, I will note that generally the policy looks at one public comment section per every 2 meetings that we've had, which is satisfied for this particular month since we only had 2 meetings. And so just as a note,
I thought it was 2 a month.
we have 2 a month, which is 4 meetings a month, which is a public comment basically every other session. And so in this particular month, we only had 2 sessions.
Okay.
And so we did have one, I mean, just, it's
No,
pretty
that's
consistent.
perspective.
It's consistent with how we've been approaching the public commentary section, so at least, and I know the folks are saying we want 2 a month. Usually it's to comment on commissioner business, but your commissioner business for this particular month was limited to 2 meetings, so we've stayed pretty consistent.
Fair enough. It's worthy of the discussion, so thank you.
Agreed. Any other?
That's it.
Okay. So it looks like we're just waiting for a motion to adjourn. Is there a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And the ayes have it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.